What's going on, y'all? I'm Czar, and welcome back to my channel. So, is the Waves SSL EV2 the best SSL E-channel strip out there? That's what we're going to try to determine in this video. So, I'm going to be comparing the EV2 to some other SSL channel strips, as well as some of Waves' own channel strips. And we're going to be comparing this to the ones that I own. I'm sure there's other ones out there, but we're going to be going against the BX E-channel from Plugin Alliance, the SSL Native Channel Strip 2, Waves CLA Mix Hub, and the OG SSL E channel. So we're going to start with the SSL E channel. I've got two tracks here. The top track is always going to be the EV2, and the bottom track, this brown track, is what we're going to be comparing it to. So I've got all of these, of course, set the same. We're doing a 3-to-1 ratio on the compressor. For the EQ section, we're boosting 4 dB at 8K on a shelf. We're cutting 2 dB at 300 hertz, and we're boosting 2 dB at 200 hertz as a bail on the low shelf. So this is the vocal bypassed. Nothing's on this vocal except some reverb. And then we'll bring in the EV2, and then we'll start comparing it.
But I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out and move mountains. We gon' walk it out and move mountains.
All right, so I'm going to engage the EV2, and so when you see this top track on, that's the EV2, and this bottom track is going to be what we're comparing it to, and I'm just going to flip back and forth as this vocal pass goes through. And we're going to start with the EV2.
You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter. But I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out and move mountains. We gon' walk it out and move mountains.
Okay, so between these two, and I'll say this right off the bat, I don't feel we're hearing any huge differences between all of these. So all of these are going to be, in some sense, subtle. But between these two, I do feel that the EV2 sounds richer and, well, has more depth in it too, and just sounds like a more, almost like there's saturation on it, even though I haven't added any saturation with the mic or line here. But it just has a fuller sound to it to me on the EV2 versus the OG E channel here. All right, let's go to the next one, which is going to be CLA Mix Hub. And this was interesting because I went to see what SSL, the Mix Hub, was modeled after, because I'm not sure which one CLA has, but there's no mention of SSL in the manual for Mix Hub. And I'm assuming that's because maybe a Solid State Logic just didn't officially licensed it or authorized it or whatever. So there's no mention of SSL in there, but we do know, obviously, that this is a SSL channel strip. But let's take a listen to this one. Let's start with the Mix Hub, and we'll switch back and forth.
You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter. But I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out and move mountains. We gon' walk it out and move mountains.
All right, so between these two, the EV2 sounds smoother to me, where the Mix Hub sounds a tad bit brighter. Let's go to the next one, which is going to be the SSL Native channel strip, which has been one of my favorite SSL channel strips since it was released earlier this year. And we'll start with the EV2.
You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter. but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out and move mountains. We gon' walk it out and move mountains.
Okay, so this one was a tough one for me. I still feel like the EV2 is just a little more clear, and the channel strip 2 is just a tad bit brighter. I'm talking maybe it sounds like just like a half dB brighter. And again, the EV2 is just sounding full here. The last one is the Plug-in Alliance BX SSL E channel. I really like this one as well too. And I've got both of these set to the brown knob here. And we're gonna start with let's start with the BX.
You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out and move mountains. We gon' walk it out and move mountains.
So this one seems to be the brightest of them all to me on the high end. The EV2 again, warm and smooth, and I feel like the BX is so bright that it's really making the EV2 sound warm compared to it. So that's my take on those. Definitely comment and let me know what you think, which one you preferred. I mean, there's certainly a use case for all of these, especially depending on your workflow. But I'm really liking what I'm getting out of the low end and the warmth on the EV2. But I'm also a fan of high end as well. So those the Mix Hub and the BX here, I'm really liking the high end on that. So yeah, really looking at what sound you are going for, which one you would choose. But like I said, comment, let me know which one of these are your favorite. I will have a link to these in the description so you can check them out if you haven't already. So if you found this video helpful, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. If you want to continue to see content from me, then you know what to do. All right, any questions, comments, let me know, and I'll catch y'all next time. If you're interested in having me mix your song and my mastering engineer D. Lyles master it, check my link tree in this video description. From there, you can email me, you can visit my website, and check out mixes that I've done.